Good morning, YouTube, ladies and gents. Another day, no rain today, but it is cold and there is overcast, which is still nice, at least for me. I love the rain. You guys know that at this point. So first off, I'm not really going to apologize, but maybe an explanation. I tend to talk a lot, and when I talk a lot, sometimes I tend to over-explain things. And so therefore, sometimes a lot of my vlogs are a lot of talking about one subject because I kind of go on and on, but that's just how I work. That's how I do things. So yeah, I mean, I'm sorry if some of you may think it's boring, but that's just kind of how I do it. So I talk a lot, and when I have thoughts, sometimes it's in the car, so that's when it's gonna go. But there are a few things that I wanted to tackle today, just things that were on my mind. So not sure how much of this is going to be just a kind of talking vlog. But anyway, keep this intro shorter than it has been lately because I've been jabbering on. So let's go ahead and get the day started. All right?
Watch out from it!
So I noticed that sometimes I tend to, as a vlogger, forget to talk about certain things that are current, things that are happening now, and sometimes I apologize about that because sometimes I will discuss it, but then I feel like it makes the vlog too long, so then I cut it out. And again, I've said it before, I try to keep my vlogs, 10 at the max, but they've been going over. I try not to go anywhere close to 15 because it just becomes too long. And I know that, the attention span for people watching someone just talking becomes really small the longer the video is. So anyway, just thought I would state that. On that subject though, what I wanted to say about that is that I guess there was a current sweep through YouTube where a lot of people were just randomly losing subscribers, and it happened about 3 days ago, I think, and I got hit with it. I think I'd only lost like 4. It was a little concerning because it was I was almost at 80, and then bam, all of a sudden I was back to where I had been for a very long time. But apparently it was something that was hitting a lot of YouTubers. I know Lamar Wilson and a couple other people I follow on Twitter were saying the same thing. Lamar Wilson, I think he said he lost like 356 subscribers. I guess the thing with YouTube is, I guess after a certain amount of time, they'll go through and clean out basically subscribers that are inactive. So I guess technically if I only lost like 4, that's great. That means that out of my whatever 75 subscribers, people are at least watching every once in a while. So that's a good thing. So now I'll stop jabbering, but I have to leave soon in about 10 minutes to go to physical therapy because it is Thursday, and have to go there. On a separate subject, yesterday I talked about giving my new boss a call to see what he had wanted because he called me the day before, and I said that I would keep you guys updated, but I didn't even talk about it again at all. What happened is I called, he didn't answer, I left a message, I never heard back. He did call me early this morning, probably about 8 o'clock this morning, saying basically, hey, I heard you were okay to come back to work, of course modified duties, can you come in and meet with me today? And so I said, yeah, I can come in. I was like, I have physical therapy, but afterwards I can come down there. So I'm going to go and drive out to my shop and meet up with him and see what he has to say. So I'll keep you guys posted for sure on that and see what happens with that. So the boss man said that he wanted me to come in to meet with him today. He said nothing about actually working today, so I'm not bringing any of my work gear. So I hope that if he actually wanted me to work today, he would have stated that. Don't really know what to expect at this point, but we will see. I'm not nervous, but I'm just very curious about like what exactly he wants to talk to me about. The only reason why I'm not at work is because they told me they don't want me back until I'm 100%. And now that they fired my buddy, you know, is it because they want me to come step in? Because I heard they have coverage, but I don't know. I am very curious about that. All right, I am now out of physical therapy. He took it really easy on me today, or at least I just kind of went back to my other exercises. I guess that's a good thing, considering that I'm about to see the doctor tomorrow, but I don't know. We'll see how tomorrow plays out. So I was gonna head straight down to my job, but I think I'm gonna head home first and get something to eat because I haven't eaten anything today. So that's pretty much the goal at this point. I don't know, can you guys see those clouds up there? Look pretty awesome. Can't slow up on the come on ski is aiming for the title. That's one of the old songs that me and my buddy did. That was actually, I put that in one of my vlogs. Anyway, I am on my way to work right now. If you are from the East Bay area and you know anything about Highway 4, then you know that it sucks. And that is what I'm on. I'm on Highway 4 and it blows. They're doing a lot of work. They're trying to expand it, but forever this highway has been 2 lanes on each side, and it gets so congested during like major traffic times. So that is why it takes me about an hour to get to my job because of traffic. If there was no traffic every day that I had to go to work, I mean, it would be, I would get to work in maybe like 20 minutes, 25 minutes. All right, well, I made it safely. Now I'm gonna go ahead and run in there and see what goes down. So I'm not prepared to work because they didn't state that at all, but so we'll see what happens. I'll let you guys know after I'm done. All right, so I'm out of there now. Let's see, there for a little over an hour or so. Went pretty well. Some changes. I gotta head back home, so I will fill you guys in more on the situation when I get back home. I figured I'd put the camera in here and kind of talk because my thoughts are always flowing in this drive. That's why a lot of my earlier vlogs, I talked a lot and I was in my car, was because it's usually an hour there and an hour back. And I usually didn't vlog too much in the morning, usually only bits and pieces. But now, but always on the way home. And right now, I mean, it's 2:30, but there is already traffic on this part of Highway 4, which is what I hate. Until they open the whole thing up into 4 lanes, it'll be a lot better. Anyway, I digress. So I went in to the meeting, and basically I didn't really know what was going on because my shop was closed. They were having a little team powwow, and I just kind of stood around for about 20 minutes talking to some of my employees, and finally, you know, the new boss and the other guy that I keep saying, he's still my boss, but the other guy is the guy above him, so they're both my bosses, basically. I do have to report to both of them. So anyway, they pulled me outside. They asked me how I was doing, how recovery was going. They basically said that, you know, under the circumstances with my leg and the situation with, you know, my buddy that was terminated, that they needed me to come back, and it was probably better now so that I can learn all of the new, you know, systems and all the new changes that have happened since I've been gone. So it's actually a good thing that I get in there sooner. Granted, I'm only okay to work 5-hour shifts, and I'll just tell you guys right now, I'll have a lot to talk about just because the time spent in the car,
That's when my thoughts go. And the perfect time to, to vent and express what's going on in the day or whatever and whatnot. And then on the weekends, it's going to be whatever's fun. But I'm going to continue, at least from this point, I'm just going to continue to take the weekends off. And, we'll just kind of go from there. But yeah, that's kind of been my thoughts. And I was kind of having that discussion with Jay from YouTube Vlogs earlier today, kind of talking about, being out of sorts with the vlogging and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, that is all for now.
I am home. I'm exhausted. I actually could not sleep last night, and I was up until about 5:30, 6 o'clock this morning. I had to wake up about an hour later to get Kenji ready, take him down to the bus stop, and I never went back to sleep. And I'm just exhausted. So anyway, the family did come home, but I basically got home after coming back from my job, and nobody was here. I was here all by myself. So sorry, today is a long talking vlog, but it's really kind of informative, just of everything that's going on right now. Tomorrow I have doctor's appointment, and we're gonna go to the big mall that I've gone to before in the past, so that should be fun. And yeah, so I'm sorry, you guys. It's kind of I guess more of a boring vlog, a lot of talking, a lot of car talking too, but that was my day today. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end it there. Random word of the day is monkey. So if you guys hear that, put it in the description below. I'm gonna try and edit this. I'm so tired. I'm gonna try to edit this and upload it tonight. If I do not, it'll be late, but I'll still put it up. But I am exhausted. So anyway, I hope you guys had a great day. Don't forget to like the video if you did like it. It always shows me that you guys appreciate the videos I'm doing. And don't forget to comment, engage in conversation, and click subscribe if you haven't already. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end it there. It is Thursday for me, which means it's Friday for you, which means I won't see you guys until Monday for Mashup Monday. But it may be an eventful weekend. I'm not sure. I know I'm going to see my dad, but I don't know if he'll want to be on camera. But anyway, so yes, have a great weekend. Enjoy your days off if you get them. Otherwise, yeah, just enjoy your weekend all together. And I will see you guys on Mashup Monday. Peace.